here we are on YouTube. This is a client's video, regular HD video, 1280 by 720. Could I take this video and crop it and put it on Instagram? Yes, I could. However, I find that using the giving specs of 640 by 640 1-to-1 ratio gives me much better results on Instagram. You have only 15 seconds. You have to make it work. You have to make those 15 seconds count, get direct and to the point, take the best of your video and get your point across. Don't forget a call to action if you need one. Again, you could crop your regular marketing video, but I find preparing ahead and creating a totally separate 15-second video with the 1-to-1 ratio 640 by 640 gives me much better results on Instagram. Moving along to tips number 2 and 3 because they kind of work together. Tip number 2 is to write a description with your targeted keywords. You can see this post of mine, I'm targeting WordPress tips and tricks, so I make sure I have that in the description. I'm not just going to throw up some hashtags. You should use hashtags. You're allowed up to 30 hashtags, which is tip number 3. Sometimes you'll use 4 to 6, sometimes you may use 10, 15, 20 hashtags. You'll find out what works for you. But make sure you have your keywords both as hashtags and in the description for better results. Okay, so now we're going to look at direct marketing and indirect marketing on Instagram. This is an example of direct marketing. I'm selling my video marketing service. There's no question about it. It's direct, it's to the point. I have my description, I have my relevant hashtags, I have my phone number, I have my website. You can visit blah blah blah.com or you can call me on blah blah blah. That's direct marketing. You'll be doing a lot of this obviously if you're on Instagram for business. Now we want to talk about indirect marketing, which I've been doing quite a bit of the last couple of weeks, and I find really cool because, for instance, this is a post on New York City. I live in New York, love New York. I'm just talking about my city, and what's going to happen is people with an interest in New York and people who live in New York are going to search the relevant hashtags like NYC, New York City, and they're going to find my post. Now, a lot of these people are going to have businesses as well. And I get clients on Instagram, so it does work. But you have to mix direct marketing with indirect marketing. Sometimes you'll find you'll get more followers with indirect marketing. And you might think, well, yeah, but I just want business. But you don't know what business these followers have. You know, they could be, if you're targeting the food industry like I was in the other post, by posting something in New York, who's to say a restaurant owner doesn't like photography? And he's like, hey, that's cool, that's my neighborhood, whatever, and you get an engagement going. I've had people contact me through indirect marketing and call me and say, I like what you posted on Instagram, can you do something for me, blah, 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 blah. So that's an example. Try out some indirect marketing. Be creative, think outside the box, and hopefully you'll get some good results. Good luck. So here we are with tip number 9, which is to explore and aim for top posts. Instagram has a search feature. You can search for hashtags, you can search for phrases, and you'll see there 9 top posts, and you want to aim to be one of those top posts. So right now we're going to go ahead and search for steak. And if we do that search, you'll see there's like 4.3 million plus posts for steak. So we're going to go on ahead and look at the top posts to give you an idea what I'm talking about. And here we are. We have the top posts. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9 top posts, and then you have the recent posts, which is all the rest, and that scrolls on and on and on forever. So you want to aim to be in the top 9 by using the relevant keywords in your description, hashtags. That's one of my posts that I did on steak, is indirect marketing, trying to be in the top post, because if you're in the top post, you can stay there for a day, 2 days, 3 days. I've had some posts of mine stay in a top post for like a week, and that gives you more followers, more visibility, more engagement. So your aim is to be in, one of those 9 in the top posts. But you want to make sure, I'm just saying it again, do not be spammy. If your post is about steak, you don't have ice cream, don't include ice cream. That would be considered spammy. So keep your description relevant. If it's about steak, use the hashtag steak. Porterhouse, you can see my hashtags are salad, because there's salad in the picture. Food, foodie. You can get away with broader terms, popular Instagram terms like InstaHub and Insta Daily and Insta Good. Those are just broad general terms. You can use those without being spammy, but as long as everything is relevant or general, you'll be good to go. So here we are, tip number 10, have fun. It's Instagram, it's a younger crowd, think outside the box, direct and indirect marketing, have some fun with it, play around, and be cool. Don't be all like uncool. I just wanted to say that.